Hey guys, how's it going? This is Timothy McMahon with J-Tech, and today we're doing clutch adjustment. So there's two types. You have push and pull, and on most of your trucks, your heavy duty, you're going to use a pull type clutch. One of the biggest things you're going to need is a good flashlight and this fork tool. Now this is going to be for 1/2 inch, and if you don't have this kind of tool, you're going to need to use a 1/2 inch extension, and that'll equate to about the same thing. And this is going to be an 1/8. Now, and also your limits for this tool are 1/2 to 9/16. So why don't you come over here? We have the inspection plate cover taken off, and between your throwout bearing and your clutch brake, you're going to want to make sure you fit the 1/2 inch, and it's nice and snug. That is a correct adjustment on it. You come up in here and check for the 1/8, and that's pretty tight. So with that being correct, we're going to have about 2 inches of free play in our clutch pedal, and that is what you're looking for. So then we're also going to come up in here, and if we didn't get the 2 inches that we wanted out of our clutch pedal, you can use, I believe it's a 5/8, and you put your wrench on it or your socket, whatever you want to use, and a pry bar, because you have to push it in to be able to rotate it. Now if you turn it left, you're going to create less slack. Right will create more slack. You're also going to have on your throwout bearing is your grease points. You're going to want to grease that in your fork. Also, when you're under here, make sure your throwout bearing isn't just rolling around broken, and your clutch brake isn't shattered in pieces. So now we're going to go over here, and we have a better demonstration of it out in the open. Right here is we have our input shaft. This is your clutch brake. What you're looking for on it is the certain material. Make sure it's not glazed over, beaten up. This one is not something you put back on. Make sure your tabs are correct, and your tabs slide in on this spot right here. So while it's up in the truck, you want to wiggle it back and forth, and if you can spin it all the way around, it's no good. And with the one piece, you have to remove the transmission. With the two piece, you can just have it replaced in there, which is most likely what you'll find on an over-the-road truck. One thing you're going to look at too, if it's not beaten up, torn up, if you have it out, check your bearings, free play. And what your clutch brake is doing with the pull type is you're engaging the clutch, and the clutch brake is going to stop your input shaft. So it allows you to change gears freely without grinding. And that is about it in a nutshell. Thank you for watching.